Hare Krishna. Streaming will start in next 5-10 minutes.
The inspiration to control the mind is .9 नहीं 8 हुआ अभी तक deliver himself with the mind was not corrupt himself with the mind mind में क्या चल रहा है वो मेरे sorry to get questions to just a minute is clear मैं अपना business discussions किया इस करियर में और वो सब अपने पास
these are the same notes. किसी को बताता हूँ unless you do all the other
वो जो मेरे को पता है
वैसे पब्लिश पेपर्स आपका टाइम तो होता है ये पब्लिशिंग पेपर
unless you share ये कृष्णा कृष्णा का एकदम कृष्णा is very amazing person कृष्णा का क्या है even if you have a desire उसको भी कृष्णा कंसिडर कर देगा आपका कैसे मिला
not send the mail? हाँ जी? पिक्चर वो पहुँच नहीं रहा है क्या? From college if you send it will come actually. Yeah, that's what I had told you, na? Go to IIT and then from there you send. From voice you send, it will not get loaded only. You are sending from voice, huh? Because if it loads by tomorrow morning and you send it in the morning, when will I download it? And that's why in the beginning only I was requesting you go to college, IIT campus, and from there you send. So now what will you do? किसको मिलेंगे अभी रात में? Okay, fine. I told Krishna that we just fine. So I think it's time now. नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी महावन्याय कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने हे कृष्णा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पति गोपेश गौराणी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते प्रणमामि नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं गायते यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं Gita 6.9 Subhrimmitrariudasina Madhyastha Dveshta Bandhushu Sadhushu api cha papishu Samabuddhir vishishyate. A person is considered still further advanced when he regards honest, well-wishing, affectionate benefactors, the neutral, meditators, the envious, friends and enemies, the pious and the sinners, all with an equal number. So this verse talks about who is further advanced. That means the previous verse talks about who is advanced. If we read again, 6.8. Jnana Vijnana Kritatma Kutosto Vijnendriya Yukta iti uchate yogi Sama Loshrama Kanchana. A person is said to be established in self-realization and is called a yogi or mystic when he is fully satisfied by virtue of acquired knowledge and realization. Such a person is situated in transcendence and is self-controlled. He sees everything, whether it be pebbles, stones or gold, as he sees. Prabhupada describes in the purport, book knowledge without realization of the Supreme Truth is useless. Prabhupada describes further, no one becomes Krishna conscious simply by mundane scholarship. One must be fortunate enough to associate with a person who is in pure consciousness. A Krishna conscious person has realized knowledge by the grace of Krishna because he is satisfied with pure devotional service. By realized knowledge one becomes perfect. By transcendental knowledge one can remain steady in his conviction. But by mere academic knowledge one can be easily deluded and confused by apparent contradictions. It is the realized soul who is actually self-controlled because he surrendered to Krishna. He is transcendental because he has nothing to do with mundane scholarship. For him, mundane scholarship and mental speculation, which may be as good as gold to others, is of no greater value than pebbles or stones. Bookish knowledge is useless. Process of sinking of knowledge is herein emphasized. Material world is a perfect and complete place in the sense that all the ingredients which are needed for emancipation are there in this world. So we can see actually material world is like the pieces of a jigsaw image, but the pieces are all there. That means the image is fully present. There is nothing which is missing. The endeavor of the living entity is connection. To just connect the pieces. So similarly we see the setting of this material world is such that all the ingredients are present actually. But what a living entity is supposed to do is to connect things in its right position. To connect things in its right position actually. This connection is called as yoga. We connect things to Krishna and we connect things to their right utility in the service of the Lord and the Vishnu. That is what the living entity has to do. And to do this, so to fit things in, to connect things properly actually, one needs the right kind of glue to fix things in their proper position. It's like if one is making a notice board, you have to fix things in their proper position, and then the whole assembly of pattern, that pattern, that becomes a wonderful sight to see. It becomes an organized and wonderful sight to see. Similarly, we will see that we need the right kind of glue to stick things in the right place. The nature of material world is that you stick one thing rightly, it falls off. You stick another rightly, it falls off. You stick the third one rightly, it falls off. So by the time we fit in the second thing, the first one falls off. This is the point. Many times, if you set right material duties, the sadhana falls off. You set right sadhana, the sleep falls off. So you set right one thing, the other thing falls off. And you set right association. But then the quality of dealings may fall off. Like that. So this is material world actually. It makes the different components of the beautiful pattern of Krishna consciousness fall off track. And therefore the scene what we see with some things fallen off is an ugly scene. That is the point. It's an ugly scene. So the Lord is explaining here that the right glue is knowledge, which can fit things in their proper place, in their proper utility. The right thing, the glue, is the knowledge actually. But what kind of knowledge? What kind of knowledge? So we see that when knowledge remains on the superficial level, then this glue is not potent enough. It is the glue of sukriti. The glue of sukriti is not potent enough actually to hold the things that way. The glue of sukriti is like one likes. One feels nice with Krishna conscious activities. So when we sit in kirtan, when we feel very emotional, when we feel when we feel nice, we may even shed tears. And then he comes out of the temple and he goes to the cinema theatre, the night show, and there also he feels very emotional, cries tears, and so on. So this is a Sukriti glow actually. It doesn't allow anything to speak. When we clap very loudly, when we chant, but when we go to a sports ground and there also you may clap very loudly and like that. So that is a very Sukriti glow is a very flimsy glue. It is not a very powerful glue, it's a very diluted form of glue actually. So, as long as Sukriti means basically loose connectivity. Loose connectivity. So, just like you have a pipe and you have a tap, and instead of fitting the pipe properly, we have just in some way tied the pipe to the tap. The water is going out of the pipe, some droplets are going inside the pipe. So this is Sukriti. So that means that one is coming in interface with knowledge by the process of Shravanam and Kirtanam, but one is not very attentive. You see, attentivity marks a fixity. Just like authenticity. Authenticness. So one is not very attentive. One is not applying his full consciousness to be able to grasp what is being transmitted. The mercy which is being transmitted. So that is the case of Sukriti actually. That's the case of Sukriti. Now, when knowledge goes deeper, one is very attentively heard. And the nature of attentive hearing is that attentive hearing will lead to reminder. You will see that. Attentive hearing has an extension pointer which always coaxes a person to think about it deeper. That is the point. Attentive hearing. So that means if one hears very attentively, it creates a push for contemplation, basically. Contemplation. So contemplated knowledge is a tighter glue, actually. It is like contemplated knowledge is a tighter glue. Why tighter? Because at least the person is aware of what is happening. In the Sukriti stage, still a person is very much covered by ignorance. So he doesn't understand what is happening. At least at the stage of contemplation, a person understands what is happening. In that way, one receives directions. In that way, at the stage of contemplated knowledge, which is also called as mananam. At the stage of contemplated knowledge, at least one gets warning messages. Because that knowledge is contemplated. So the signal, the warning signal comes, the directives come actually. Comes from within. That knowledge knowledge, because it is contemplated, it is roaming around in the head. And because it is roaming around in the head, it produces signals, warning signals, directive signals. That is the nature of mind, actually. So, therefore, contemplative knowledge gives a clue to where to act, where not to act. Contemplative knowledge gives a pointer. Contemplative knowledge actually gives one the inspiration, the kick, the clarity to move on. So this is the stage of manana. And this is what is called as jnana in this verse. Jnana. Simply hearing is not jnana. Attentive hearing followed by contemplation, when it is churned in that way, it becomes jnana. That is the point. It becomes jnana. So one gets directives and clues like that. One gets clarity and inspiration. Still, the next step remains, and that is application. Application leads to realization. Contemplative knowledge is not realization. Contemplative knowledge gives directives, but it is only application which gives realization. That is the point actually. Therefore, applicated knowledge or applicated knowledge or knowledge put into application, that knowledge becomes realization, and that is what is called as vijnana. So by mere academic knowledge, Prabhupada says, one can be easily deluded and confused by apparent contradictions. That is the point. What is contradictions? Contradictions are various parts of the jigsaw image which are not fitting together. Why? Because the connecting parts are not added properly. So mere academic knowledge, you will not be able to fit the parts because the right glue is not applied. The right connecting glue is not applied actually. But it is only this realized knowledge which is the right connecting glue. That is the point. So therefore we will see an aspect or a feature of realized knowledge is that one is able to reconciliate facts which are poles apart. That is the point. Just like suffering is coming to a person and person is surrendered to Krishna, these facts do not fit together in a normal sense. But only when one has the glue of realized knowledge, these things will fit in with life. Similarly, humility doesn't fit so easily. Respect everyone, even if they insult, don't expect any respect. It doesn't fit in. These are poles apart parts of the jigsaw image. We need that glue, we need that connecting. That is only realized knowledge can do that actually. That is the point. So therefore, you see, the whole point is that Krishna has given all the ingredients. It only remains the task of the devotee or the living entity to fit them in. But you cannot fit them in unless we have a sufficient supply of realized knowledge. So that is why the process of bhakti is like a process of cooking. It's That's why cooking is very important in the life. Because all the ingredients are there, the equipments are there, but one doesn't put his own effort, then everything remains superficial and theoretical, and there is no satisfaction. So that's what is being said, that this mundane scholarship and mental speculation, it may be as good as gold to others, is of no greater value than pebbles and stones. There's no greater value than pebbles and stones actually. You see, pebbles and stones, mundane scholarship. Mental speculation. So you see, people use this, just like if you take stone and throw it, the other person will bleed. Is it not? So mundane knowledge, when people throw on one another, it hits. Is it not? That is the point. Like somebody very expert in psychological understanding, he can make such kind of advertisements, people get fooled. Is it not? It hits them. That's why it's stone. That's why it's like stone. A person who is a more powerful and charismatic speaker, and he uses his knowledge and he throws on people, it hits them and bleeds them because they get misled. Is it? So pebbles and stones, they're dangerous. Very dangerous. So therefore it is very important that as a sadhaka, one surrounds himself with this knowledge, and not only surrounds, one churns it so that it goes deeper. Like that. Because unless it goes deeper, we will not be able to fit the situations of life properly. And the result will be, we will be always disturbed. Be always disturbed and restless and confused and bewildered. That is the journey is not, the glue is not proper. So therefore every concept is falling off. You want to do service, one day we are ecstatic, second day we are nervous. And it falls down, it falls down, it falls down. That is the point. Advancement in knowledge means that a person is able to reconcile apparent contradictory factors. That glue, that is required. So now text 8 and text 9 both are talking about the Samadarshika. That is that Samadarshika actually. Because when the glue is connecting the things, everything starts becoming equal. It's all one thing there. No? And that thing is an offering to Krishna. And that's all it is. So now text 8 and text 9 differentiate themselves in the point that so one thing is that offering, seeing everything as same. And the second thing is seeing every person as the same. These are two levels actually, one after the other.
I think seeing every living entity as the same.
First is seeing everything as the same. Things, matter. And the second is seeing every person as the same. This is, so what is the difference? So the difference is the people dealings is more difficult than matter dealings. So it is just like studying statics and studying dynamics. Statics is easier, the forces are well defined, directions of the four specters are clear, and you can peacefully, even if you have not captured the image, again and again you can look, measure and do it because it is there, it is static. Dynamic means if you don't catch it, it goes away and it's a different situation. And you don't catch it, it goes away, it's a different situation. And you don't catch it, it goes away, it's a different situation. So dynamic means moment to moment one has to be very attentive. Therefore people dealings, moment to moment, one has to be very attentive. Otherwise we will miss it. So that is the point. Therefore actually one of the steps to learn people dealings is at first actually we need to set right things. If we become expert on the ground of things, then the things needs to be actually. The people dealings will improve actually. So that way. That is the point. Because things, to set right things is easier. People dealings becomes difficult, is it not? So now the point is that when you have the practice of offering things to Krishna, like that, then you are in a position that slowly you can handle people. That. But if you have complicated yourself in things, sense gratification, when you are blinded, then the people dealing will be even more difficult. Right? That way. So this is the point. Therefore, one should have a very simple life. One should offer things to Krishna. When you offer to Krishna, then actually that offering to Krishna, expands. And that expands. When it expands, you will see that not only it should be offered to Krishna, but after being offered to Krishna, it should be offered to devotees. That is it. So dealings will improve. Is it not? So this is how the progression takes place actually. That way. So if one feels, yes, I will cook very nice food for deities, and then cooking for the deities, and the next step will be to start cooking for the devotees. That's the point. That's it matter. So therefore, this platform of seeing everything as a same has to be, so that expands the vision actually. And that's what it takes time. The Lord is describing. That person is still further advanced when he regards well-wishers, friends, enemies, pious sinners with an equal mind. Sinners, yes. Equal mind. Hate the sinner, not the sinner. That is the equal mind. That's right. Isn't that? Equal mind.
In Brahma Sampradaaya.
So what is equality? This equality is in terms of service. It is not neutral, static equality. Brahman is static. Again, this is ecstatic. This equality is in terms of active service and not just neutrality. Is it that? Right? It's equal mind. What is equal mind? I want to serve. So whether it is friend, enemy, well-wisher, whatever, that this is the vision of a devotee actually. Now materialistic vision is completely opposite. What is materialistic vision? Materialistic vision is selective. Which? What is selection criteria?
Love things and use people. Love things and use people.
Love things and use people. Okay, but what is the selection? What is the usage criteria? Aham mameti. Okay. So the selection criteria is sense gratification. So on this scale we categorize people. Whom one feels close to himself, whom one feels far away from himself actually. This is the point actually. That we see that those who can give us sense gratification, we consider them very close to us. Oh, he's my friend. Why? To give me sense gratification. And those who are not giving us sense gratification, it's enemy. It's an enemy. Why? Because he's not giving sense gratification. That's it. So if we try to see deep, we will see that our relationships are all sense gratificatory partitions.
Even devotee does happen.
Yeah, this happens with devotees only,
Can say.
That is the point. That is the point. It happens with devotees that way. So why it happens with devotees? Now suppose there is a devotee who always chastises Jesus. He always passes commentary on us. We feel like, okay, is it not? Right. Suppose there is a devotee who always takes our mat and kambal in the night and sleeps. We don't get, because all others have gone to the right utility and this one has gone to its no. So how do we feel? We feel that so nice and Vaishnava is sleeping. You'll say, what is this rascal? He doesn't understand. समझ में नहीं आता है यही सीखा है क्या भक्ति क्या किया है कौन है इसका काउंसलर that is the point. Somebody borrowed some 1,000 rupees from us. साल हो गया दिया ही नहीं अठन्नी भी नहीं दे रहा है so we will see say कौन है ये भक्त है क्या है ना very difficult is it not right so this is the point actually but somebody else we see that whenever we sit for prasad he keeps something for us and he brings and gives us sweetest finish and this dude said oh I kept it for you I really appreciate it he's my friend क्यों self-gratification दे दिया है ना right
but it's not self-gratification someone is caring for us
bro Rupa Goswami 6 exchanges also
it's hard if every time one gets chastised then how flexible will be some reciprocation should be there.
Yeah, but that should not be the basis of classification. Again, that way. The equal mind is the mind to serve. That is the point. So sometimes what happens is that person thinks that okay, say for example, say I am say one is in charge. Say one is say for example say one is kitchen in charge. You say okay these are my friends and well-wishers. इनको extra प्रसाद खिलाओ ना आराम से खिलाओ ना no line nothing ना like that is it not charge should be less for them 50% discount अपने आदमी हैं like that but somebody who is not your man है ना उसको 1.5 घंटा लाइन में खड़ा कराओ ना is it not right and charge 110% है ना है प्रॉफिट आना चाहिए है ना so you see this becomes a categorization friend and enemy that is the point friend and enemy so many times we see that a person many times with their own people even his devotee the person with his own people he may be as soft as lotus petals like that but for others he may be as hard as what's the point? Underwood is saying. Underwood, okay. So you see, this is differentiation based on a wrong vision. point is that now we may say reciprocation actually. The point is that yes, reciprocation is nice, but when we talk about dealings, it should all be based on the desire to serve. Like that. We should be respectful, say for example, to senior devotees, but that does not mean we should abuse a neophyte. Perfection. Again. So you cannot abuse like that. Is it not? Samadarshita. Yeah, Samadarshita actually.
Senior also equals. Samadarshita.
No, not that way of Samadarshita. Enlightened Samadarshita. Okay. That is mode of ignorance Samadarshita. You criticize everybody, including the rest. That is ignorance Samadarshita. That is what is said. First you set right things. Is it not? You learn to offer things to Krishna. And when you learn to offer things to Krishna, you will learn to come to the platform of proper Samadarshita. Is it not? Like that.
This will also happen by realizing. This stage also
This
comes.
stage you can only come by realized knowledge actually. Because you cannot fit things. A plate was made for us, another devotee ate. It doesn't fit, Krishna ने कहा था, नाम लिखा पर्स निकाल दिया और खा लिया. Like that, So, it doesn't fit in, So it requires a very strong glue to put things in, like that. Or just like the devotee who cooks, just before our slaughter. वो पूरा महाप्रसाद छोड़ के गया है, Right? All the vessels are remaining, everything is remaining, the chilkas, the vegetables are remaining, is it not? And everything is placed out of order. You don't know where what is placed, everything, like that. All the spoons, all the buckets, everything, like that, There is Mahaprasad all over. So we don't feel that so nice devotee did, wonderful service like that. And now by, whatever remains he has left, by doing that, I am developing very intimate connection with him and the Lord, like that. We don't feel like that. Doesn't understand simple basic indicates, this is human behavior, inhuman tendencies, Okay, where is the morality, Forget about it. Devotees act like this, devotees. So the point is like that, is it not? No. That's the point. Or suppose we come at 8 o'clock thinking that okay, prasad will be offered and we'll have a nice time, and we see that nobody has cooked anything only. Then you're frantically searching, kiska hai cooking? And we are seeing that Prabhu is very nicely sleeping, like that, is it not? Very nicely sleeping. Kirtans are going on, like that, So we don't feel excited. See this devotee is sleeping Krishna conscious way, You feel like kicking him, is it not? So the point is Samadarshita is important actually. That way.
What if such feelings come?
But we have to resist it. That is the point, is it not? We have to resist it. So we may feel like, giving him a box on the face like that. But then at least we can keep our mouth shut, And then the devotee will say, sorry, Prabhu, I made a mistake. Because if the mouth opens, full mercy will come out. Better don't open the mouth. Samadarshita, the next step is again pray for that devotee. Maybe Krishna help you. Like that.
Well, thought comes is fine. Thought.
Yeah, so unless you fight against the thought, why will the thought go away? That is the point. So at least actually, and the next step is to speak something which can help that devotee in his platforms. Is it not? Right? Suppose somebody did not do the seva, like that. You speak something,
Inspires.
which actually creates some positive impact,
This is very easy to practice. Maharajas are there. So it is told that those who are detached from body, they don't feel much bodily demands. Suppose they see that prasadam is not met, so they will, they don't feel, they can somehow resist it. But some neophyte devotee is feeling too much hungry and like that. It also depends upon the platform of the person also. Somebody is like maybe detached, is satisfied, he can control hunger. So different bodies, different.
No, the point is that if some situation has happened, what to do? Best is to look for remedies and the practical steps to move forward. Is it like that? Is it not? That is the whole point, right? So this is the point, is it not? Like say for example, so we should see that now what remedy can come. Is it not? Understanding that fine. So in that situation also, one should see that how we can aid a person. Is it not? Like say the offering devotee is missing, we can ask them some. Is it not? Yeah. So that is the point. Like say things have gone late. Okay, fine. We can also give a help. What else? Is it not? Like that. And another thing is that if we know that it is a characteristic primordial nature, if that is the what do you call it as you see, if that is the emission frequency pattern, every time that devotee that only happens, so we can be prepared beforehand. Today, it's like that, is it not? Things will come half an hour later. So the whole point is neutrality. Is it not? Neutrality doesn't mean inaction. You do action in a way to get to the right solution. But that should be done in a way that the devotee is not crushed. Is it not? That is the point. Is it not? Samadarshana. So we are still wishing well for the person. We don't become envious of that person. We don't become hateful of that person. You fallen soul, like that. So that's the platform actually. Yes, so we'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow. Bhagavad Gita.
What if one acts and then laments?
But lamentation should convert into some lesson. Then you should be more cautious. Is it not?